Alright, hi everyone, my name is Shay if you didn't know, and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video. It's going to consist of two parts, one being how to come up with ideas for New Year's resolutions, and then two being how to actually keep your New Year's resolutions. Because I always just think that I'm going to keep them, and then I do it for 2 days in January, and then I'm done. So I tried to come up with some original ideas, and I hope that they help you throughout the year.
Stick around.
How to come up with ideas for your New Year's resolution. Alright, so honestly how I come up with mine is brainstorming, and how I do that is I just get out anything to write on. I think it works better writing in person instead of writing on a phone. Think of all your dreams, think of what you want to do in your life, and just write down everything that you think would help you to get there. Write down everything that comes to mind, even if it seems unrealistic or something. Just write down everything. And after I'm done doing that, I'll just go through and sort everything. So for example, groups that I sorted mine into was spiritual, and then I had health and wellness, and then I had an education one. And I think there was about 5 different categories. So I just wrote down all my brainstorm ideas under those categories. So for example, in the spiritual one I want to help someone grow closer to Jesus this year. I had one for health, which included mental health and physical health both. So in that one I want to worry less, I want to eat more food that's from the earth, eat more fruits and vegetables type of thing. And I want to work out. So for working out, I said that I wanted to do a plank every night or every morning, a little challenge for me. So those are some of the examples of how I came up with my ideas for me, but obviously for you it would be different stuff because we're different people, so we need different goals, but some of the ideas and stuff might be the same. So I hope that helps you. And then part 2 is going to be how to keep your goals throughout the year. So the first thing I have for how to keep your goals is you need to realize the main goal or need from the goal that you set. So for example, a lot of people have a common goal of getting a 6-pack for the summer of 2018 or something like that. The main goal of that, I think, is actually being more confident in your body or being more healthy. It's not to actually get a 6-pack, it's that you want to be more confident and healthy, right? So whatever your goal is that you wrote down during your brainstorm, determine the main need or goal from that. So if your goal was to get a 6-pack, then your main goal is to be more confident with your body. Then you can come up with little steps to get to that goal, and maybe one of those things is to get a 6-pack. And I think it's just a better way to do goals because it makes it easier to measure. Number 2 in part 2 would be to come up with multiple ways to meet that goal, because there's not just one way to meet your goal, and having multiple ways to meet your goal is going to make it easier to meet your goal. Because if you're waking up every morning and doing the same exact thing, it gets really boring and it starts to make it feel like this isn't really worth it. I actually don't want a 6-pack if I have to just do 10 push-ups every morning. It kind of gets boring. So come up with multiple ways to meet your goal. If you want to be more confident and more healthy, you don't just need to do 10 push-ups every day. You could maybe do a plank. You need to stay hydrated. You need to have a good sleep schedule. There's multiple things that you can do. One thing that I'm doing in my planner is I'm writing down a daily night routine and morning routine that I want to accomplish. Tonight, check off 3 of these things, and then there's a list of maybe 10 things, and you have to just check off 3 every night or every morning. So then you have multiple ways and you have a variety to pick from every single day. And I think that's really smart because it makes it seem more worth doing, and it keeps your brain more engaged in your goal if you can do different things to get to your goal every day. This one I just mentioned in the last goal also, and it is to make daily to-do lists. And not just daily, but you could make a daily morning routine and night routine. You can make weekly to-do lists and monthly to-do lists of things that you need to do every month. But I think a daily to-do list is really smart. I've been doing this since I was a little kid, and it keeps you so productive. If some steps to get to your goal is on your to-do list, then it will help you get to your goal because it's a plan rather than a dream. Right, so the 4th thing in part 2 would be your mindset. I think a lot of these cheesy videos for New Year's have that you need to have a bunch of inspiration, so you can set an inspirational quote as your lock screen on your phone, or you can put up a clipboard of a bunch of cute pictures in your room. But I'm going to say the exact opposite. Okay, I used to actually really agree with having a bunch of inspiration. I thought it was so cute, and I still think it is very cute. However, I recently learned this past year that you shouldn't need motivation. Your motivation should be that you're doing something worth doing. So if you think that getting a healthy body and being more confident in your body is something worth doing, then you should do that. That's your motivation. It's worth doing. And if it's something not worth doing, then even having inspirational quotes on your wall every morning to wake up to is not going to get you there, because it's not something that's worth doing. So choose your goals wisely, pick some goals that are worth doing for yourself, and that should be your motivation. The thing that goes with that is everything has its own natural consequences, so know the natural consequences and own your life. Live your life for yourself. So the fifth thing in this is to make your goals measurable. I think a lot of people say this one too, but it's obviously something really important. So something I would do to measure your goals is have it in some type of checklist where you need to check things off every day or every week. So I think a really good idea for this would be a bullet journal or a planner or even just an everyday to-do list. Woo! That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the whole thing. It means so much to me. I hope that you liked it because I really enjoyed making it and coming up with the ideas. If you did like it, please like it and comment down below if you have any more comments. I would love to read them. And then subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Thank you so much again. Sunshine and rainbows!